This week we're making crispy rice salad. We're going to start off by seasoning already cooked rice with some soy sauce, sesame oil, and chili oil. We're going to mix that up and throw it into the oven. While that's baking, we're going to cut up some red cabbage, orange and red bell peppers, some cucumbers, red onions, cilantro, and especially the kale. I'm just going to take the leaves off the stem and roughly chop that. To prepare the dressing, I'm just going to add some peanut butter powder, some water to hydrate it, soy sauce, rice wine vinegar, sesame oil, and chili oil. We're going to add all of the vegetables to a big bowl and mix it together. Let that sit on the side while we work on this tofu. We're just going to use our hands and break it apart like this instead of using a knife so it gets a little bit more texture. We're going to add some cornstarch and season with some salt and toss it together and put it into a hot pan. Cook that off until it's crispy and add in this glaze made of maple syrup and a bunch of seasonings. It gives it a little bit of a sweet kick. We just mix it all together. Let that simmer. Next, we're going to move on to the chicken. We're going to add chicken breast to a fruit processor and blend it all up. And it should look like this. We're going to add that to a bowl and along with a bunch of vegetables. We're going to mix that all together by hand and season with soy sauce, oyster sauce, salt, and some white pepper. And combine those flavors together. For the next part, you're going to boil some Napa cabbage leaves just to loosen it up and make it easier to roll the filling in. You're going to take the filling that we just made and put it in while rolling very carefully not to break the cabbage. We're going to tuck in the corners of it so the meat doesn't seep out. We're going to place it into a steamer and steam for a couple minutes. I also pan fried a couple of these. To plate these up, we're going to add the salad and the tofu to one container and add that crispy rice that we made. This is going to give it a little bit of that crunchiness. And don't forget the sauce. In the next one, we're going to add some brown rice, and this is the pan-fried roll that I made. It actually turned out a lot better than the steamed ones. We're going to add that in, and that's this week's meal prep.